Go ahead and get started. What do we got? Was going to put some notches in these. Let me turn this off. Oh no, hopefully I can do this. Oh. Huh. Must have forgot to delete that. So let's get don't want to do too much in the way of cutting these things apart, but do a little guy there, and maybe do one down here. Kind of have to eyeball this one. Since I'm not working with straight. Yeah, that looks fine. Ooh, that turned out kind of little. I don't know, for some reason I always want to go for symmetry, but oh, that's just the bottom. I was wondering what that was. Thought I'd screwed something up. So let's get back to cutting some notches out. I think I'll just do those. I'm gonna kind of want to do one on this curve here. See what this looks like. Oh, that's okay. I can probably just go to town with these. Let's put one up here. And I don't know if I want to put any on the outer edge or not. Let's see. Oops, no. There we go. I'm gonna have to do something with that. Can actually just bring that outer edge in a little bit to kind of soften the sharpness on it. So that panel I'll leave alone. Put a couple cuts back here. And that is wickedly crooked. Let's do that and straighten that out a little bit. Actually, it's probably going to be quicker for me just to do that. Instead of trying to make it. Ooh, whoa, get back here. Bring that in a little bit. Make sure I'm not screwing anything else up. Zoom out and get a look at it. Wondering, let me just cut some here. Bring this in a lot farther. That's a little too wide. Happy with that. I want to avoid putting anything there and widen it up. It'll widen it up too much. Put a wide piece here. Leave that as is, and let's do two. A longer one and a short one. I did turn that off, didn't I? There, I got a little bit of detail going there. I could put, just trying to see where it looks kind of blank. Turn that thickness back on. There we go, we got some detail on those panels. I don't know if I want notches on any of these, even though I think that looks a little excessive. Yeah, whoops, get back here. I'm going to pull, when I finalize the thickness, I'll just change that angle. Open that area up, or put some kind of trim bits there. So now these, don't know if I want to even cut any panels out of them, or any little notches. I'm gonna give these a material just so there's a little bit of contrast. And I'll mirror that down to the bottom. That's going to be a little bit different. The panels for the top. Just going to mirror those down. And I'm kind of get rid of all my reference. I want these to be I'd cut that part out. I just don't want them so thick. Just look too bulky. That looks good. And that part, oh, I can actually cut that. That should get rid of that. Yeah, I think narrowing that, maybe not. Let's do And we can do something like that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I think I'm missing part of a window here. Yep. Cool. And we got that. I want to take... Yeah, that's what I wanted. Take these down, and where am I at with... Wow, I got those really... Let's cut these down. This is gonna look a little weird. I'm gonna delete that, see what it looks like. I don't know if I want to have... Actually, let me just undo that. Just get rid of that cut altogether. And we put the material on this one too. Do I not have that mirrored over? Nope. This one, I can mirror down there, and I think there'll have to be a little bit of changes done, but of course on those I'm not going to have those windows on the bottom. So actually I'm not going to mirror that down there. And I'm not going to mirror this portion yet. So I need to fix the slope of this, make it flat. I actually kind of want to take I'm gonna make this I can always change the size. Actually, I want to get rid of that. So I'm going to do that and new image. And actually make it a UV grid. And there we go. Close that down. I just wanted to set that up. I'm not necessarily going to be unwrapping anything yet. I got these all on this side. Oops. Make sure the angles aren't silly looking. That looks good. That still needs to be moved. And then I do that and it gets weird because I have that so tall. Let me bring that down. Put that right up in there. And try again. Oh, I don't like you. What if I just bring that down straight? I might be getting a little bit picky, but it's my model, so I'm gonna be picky. Yeah, I think I'll just match the edge here at the bottom. Alright, let's make a new one. Oh, and is it not gonna play nice? Apparently not. Because oh, you pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. Now you're gonna cooperate, please. Please, thank you. I'll worry about that later. Let's put this in and let's get these. Well, that's just gonna have to stay that way. That one I can pull in a little bit. Well, let's go ahead and give it a shot. It's really, since I'm gonna put a lot of detail on, don't really need them that rounded, but let's see. I think I'll settle with that. Those I don't really have a problem with. Because if I brought oh, that's fine. Don't know why those look There, I think that's good. And now I want to... Can just leave. I'm gonna bring these out so they overhang a little bit. These two need... Oh, that's overhanging pretty good. Yeah, that's fine once you get all the little doodads in there. So... And make sure I'm not moving it too far. Just making sure my mirror is working the way I want. And this I want to kind of move inward a little bit. Maybe. I don't know what it's going to look like. Nope, I don't like that. I want to kind of get all the big details, I should say bigger details, worked out. Make sure I'm happy with them before. And on this, we'll need to see what I can get away with. Bringing that in a little bit. Because I'm going to duplicate that. And we're going to make some panels with it. I'm really going to have to organize. Organize what I got, because I'm getting a lot of layers and a lot of objects. I'm going to have to start naming them too. Because cylinder 35 doesn't help me. So I'm going to cut. There. I'm going to do a few cuts here. I'm just kind of gonna... Oh, so I'm right up on there, so I don't need... So I can do yeah, that was fine. I could have left that alone. Let's do one there. Actually, let's just get rid of these. Cut panels. I'm gonna do, just make the bottom one bigger. So I'm gonna put something down here at the center to kind of separate this huge long panel. Let's do something like this. And I'm gonna have to separate these. Actually, let me do this along the front. It's gonna give me a better if I do panel, that would be too wide of a cut there. I'm gonna undo that. Because if I'm bringing that panel up, this one's gonna come out. I don't need to cut, I can just actually separate. I'm going to separate that. Actually, I can't. I'm going to undo this. And rejoin this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to separate it, but not really. Let's put such a imperceptible little cut a little piece out there. Not gonna notice, but I do want these panels to, I think, really don't see, that's the bottom one. Let me cut here. Kind of want them to have the same, or I should say flow along here. Yeah, that'll look good. And then let's see what happens when I do the same same flow for these up here. Well, you just don't want to cooperate. There we go. I gotta go back to my panels here to see what. Oh, I actually applied the modifier to that. Let me see. Panels, top panels. What do we have? 0025. So let's put that solidify on there and move this up the stack here and change this. And let's give it this material. No. I don't know, that looks alright, I guess. I'll put cut down here, little irregular panels down on the bottom, and we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. Turn that off. So I got it. Let me do it up here. Just trying to break it up a little bit. Probably zoomed in a little too far. I didn't need to be that close. Let's turn that back on and see what we got. So a little better. wondering if well, I'm gonna cut right down the center here. Which isn't gonna be even, but I just want to see what that looks like. Not awful, actually. Now I'm gonna undo that. It's just this bottom chunk. This is fine. I wonder if I take if I want to do it that same, I'm not. Cut it about there. Might be a little wide. Now it makes me, I'm gonna have to put some panels up along the tube as well. So that is what we will do. And that I can just, oh, I need water. So let's move. I can actually move that to the first, just for the sake of cleaning things up, or at least kind of dumping everything on one layer for the time being. So I'm trying to think. Which pieces so, you know, all of these can get panelified, I guess. I'll leave this middle tube alone. maybe. So it just looks plain in comparison. Let's just cut some things out of this. Kind of determining what to copy. If I make panels out of that, it's gonna raise that up a bit. Let's copy this piece. So move that back to the first. That one I'm going to leave alone. I think that one I will too. Let me just move those. So let me copy these. And let's cut some panels out. Kind of want to separate that. Now I can get rid of, whoops. Get rid of half of this. I thought these were already mirrored over. But apparently not. Now I can start. So I will do something like that, and I'll do one chunk. Do the same on the bottom. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do it one up, one. a little bit longer panel, and then I could just divide that. Oops. It's a longer piece. I'm just going to cut into thirds, actually. I might... do one there. I don't know, this might not even look good. But we'll see. And there needs to be, well, it doesn't have to be one on the top. Let's cut that, and then do I do the same for maybe I'll bring it back to the pattern I have on the front bit. Oops. Oh, missed one. There we go. There we go. Give it a material so I can kind of... Did I forget to... skip the material first and then actually solidify... Yeah, I think that'll do. Shadow's not helping me see what's going on here. Yeah, I think that looks good. So let's go ahead and just cut these. Oops. Oh, wrong layer. There we go. Cut these guys out. This one, I don't know if I should just leave that. As is, and I can panelify these. So let me delete that because I don't need it. I'm gonna do one along the top here. How many do I have up there? 2. Let's see. Do it after 3 down here. Whoops. Could leave this long panel. Let me just set this up here. Give her a look. There's gonna be, I was gonna put like a connector here, like a hallway that opens up. Can still put a panel. Let's put one on the side. And let's see if that's big enough. I think that starting to look decent. I'm gonna give that a material. At least these frame bits anyway. I might go through all this and rename everything. Off stream, because that's even more tedious work than watching me do this. So So that's good for these paneling things. Let's see. And this would be the next. Actually, I'm going to move all these to the first layer. And I'm going to move this, actually a copy of this, to the 5th. I think I need paneling inside of that. I'll leave that outside. I'll get rid of all that. I want to keep that, I want to keep that, I want to keep that, and I want to keep that. So I can get rid of all those. So now this, I don't know how I want to. Do what I did with the cockpit and get rid of those, so I can at least just work on these. And let's just get rid of what we don't need. Ooh, we're not even centered. Is that possible? How did that happen? Huh. Could not tell that. Oh well, that was an easy fix anyway, so I want to do here. Here. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Outside the fourth. There we go. Well, at least symmetrical out here. There we go. Time is at 8:45. Go ahead and just finish with these. I think this one I want to do that, and that's going to be a little off. Or I could do this. Let's get rid of that. Let's actually no, let's just bring these up. That's good, and then I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 outside the fourth. See if I just match the front ring. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Counting 4 in. So that just matches the little lines on the front one. So I kind of like that. So let's see what it looks like. Did I put the material on there? Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix. I am going to have to, that is a little off center. Let's see if that kind of, I just don't want anything clipping through. Nope, looks okay. So Let's give this a render and see what it looks like. Digging it. Crank this up to 100. It's looking slick. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for... God, I hope I got all the paneling done. I don't want to do any more of that. If I do any more, it's going to be very minimal on the landing gear parts. But... yeah, it's time to start making all the little details and the pipes and... yep, that's where we're at. Cool. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna leave it here, and I'm gonna be back next Monday. I'm gonna shoot for 7:30 next time, because it seems like I'm always screwing something up with dinner, so eating into my time. But I'll see you next Monday. I hope you have a great week. See you later. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and click the little bell icon to be notified when I post new 3D modeling, gaming, or educational content. Until next time.